Hey there team, and welcome to a 3v5 on Longbottom. So, I've never actually played on this before. I had to ask Beastie for the map. It's quite pretty, really. We've got a little party square here. Oh, that's nice. How detailed? Oh my goodness me. We've even got little plates and cutlery. Great Scott. Anyway, zooming over here. Yeah, house is nice too. Okay, so this is a siege atmosphere, and it's a 32... Oh, jeebers. It's a 32,000 frame battle. I thought this one was a bit faster. But anyway, we have Beastie playing as Numenor, and I'm actually going to just rattle through his army as it is now. So he's got his Royal Guard, Royal Legion of Armenelos there. As far as some Swordmasters in the back, that's where we have the General today. I actually don't bring the Farazam Swordmasters. I know that they are incredible, but I tend to have just a larger Numenorian army rather than an incredibly elite Numenorian army. He's got his Numenorian cohort here. Lots and lot of them. Some steel bows, some shadow bows, seafarers, shield guard, Belagar footmen, and some shield guard again. Interesting. So yeah, I of course go really deep into the Belagar units when I play as Numenor. So, but in a 5v3, yeah, Beastie can afford to go a bit more elite. Hopefully his allies are going to make up those numbers. Swaggy P is to his left playing as Rhun, so yeah, he can definitely pack out numbers. He's got his Eastron Warriors there, who I do enjoy. I love to use them, even though, you know, they can let you down sometimes. More Eastron Warriors there. Eastron Guard up front. Scion Rem, double Scion Rem. Double Na Rem there. Dragon's Wrath crossbows, and a lot of Gamp Rem. He looks like he's preparing himself just in case there is some sort of sally. And his general is in with the camels chosen. Again, a lot of quality across. Nothing like too elite, but just quality across the line. So no numbers yet again. We've got Lord Touch Me here, so he's got his Umbar. Some Alcronas Legion. Balkith Shield Guard. Axe Guard, sorry. Goodness me. Alcronas Legion again, Sentinels, and Royal Guard. Oh, another Narn Royal Guard. Belkith Shield Guard, Alcronas Legion, Alcronas Faithful, okay, great. Yeah, if there is some sort of sally, these guys will slice it up. General is in amongst them, though. So, actually, wait, no. Wait, am I silly? I might be silly. Yeah, no, that's not the General of Umbar, sorry. There he is. He's in with the Harbingers of Castamere. Yeah, over to his right, we've got Rhudaur by Y2K, so double Coldfell Maidens, again, ready to hunt down a Sally, and even if there's not a Sally, I absolutely love to take the Coldfell Maidens, because you can just javelin into the front lines, if not. Then maybe get some cycle charging too against some softer targets. Witch Realm Enslavers there with the General amongst them, a lot of foot generals today, which is a good idea for a siege. More Troll Hunters, Rhudaur Swords, and Rhudaur Clansmen, so hopefully Y2K will be, and there'll be a lot of hidden units, no doubt, from Rhudaur. Hopefully Y2K can make up for those numbers that his allies might be lacking. And Harad will definitely do that as well, played by Valkyrian. So he's got his Southron Archers there. Some Mahud Warriors. Let's go to 0.1 speed. There's probably going to be a bit of a grace. Yeah, let's just go at 0.1 speed just in case, and I'll make a cut if I have to. Mahud Warriors there, Southron Warband. Behind them, some Mahud Beast Hunters and the Champions of Nafarat. Got a lot of pikes there, and more Serpent. I'm starting to get worried, guys. We've got a lot of cav here. This is 2 units of Serpent Guard, and Black Serpents and War Beasts of Harad. I'm scared. I don't know if we've got enough numbers on the attack, and I think that we have too much cavalry. So yeah, we definitely will have a bit of grace, but let's run through Hidden's army just because it's nicely lined up like this. So he's got a Dismounted Knights of Numinous with the General amongst them. Numinous Gate Guard there. Dismounted Forest Erin Knights. I just never take them, I'm afraid. Then the Arthedain Pikes. Wardens of the North. Something hidden there. There we go, thank you. Dunedain Troll Slayers popping up alongside some Dunedain Rangers. Then the Arthedain Marksmen with a lot of armor. Men-at-Arms, again, a lot of armor. Marksmen, a lot of armor. A lot of a hell of a lot of men-at-arms. Some Dunedain Peacekeepers, I love these guys. And then some Evandem Spears stacked out with all the armor that they can wear to make them pretty solid, but still that is gonna, it's not as much killing power as the unit looks like it can deal with. Oh, and look at this is nice. So you've got Stalin Stepbro, Again, a person I've not really seen before, playing as Gondor. So we've got the Numenorians from the north, the Numenorian descendants from the north and south, battling up against the evil Numenorians that have come to face them. So we've got the Fountain Guard here. One level of armor upgrade for a lot of Gondor infantry. Gondor archers not being so lucky. Marksmen of Caer Andros there. Veterans of Osgiliath, 1 level of armor upgrade for those guys. Raven Helms and some cavalry, the Pinnith Gillencav and the Mithrandir's retinue. He's going to have to be really careful with these guys. Because as I say, the attackers are going to be ready for him. Double Wardens of the White Tower, Citadel Guard, Wardens of Minas Ithil, and Nimlothian Honor Guard. I don't know about that, Stalin. We'll talk about that in a bit. We'll talk about that, because I do think I'll have a bit of time to ramble. Then, the Warlord. He's part of DF. Huh. Not seen the Warlord. Lornan Mounted Company. Double Lornan Mounted Company. Riders of the Golden Wood. And then a real clump. So we'll probably just go to 1 speed here now. Watch Wardens of the Wood. Lots of Lornan force, as we can see. Watchers. I would expect we'll have the Watchers of the Golden Wood and also the Kindred of Celeborn. But they'll pop up. Yeah. So. Alright. So Longbottom, you've got here. Oh, I love this building. That's nice. Yeah. Oh, jeepers. Large house. Anyway, looks like we've got primarily this hill. The little, what are these? It's a smeel. I think a smeel has to be like a bunch of them, which I guess that is. There's lots of them sort of probably joined together. Oh, well, anyway. I'm probably butchering that pronunciation. So I'm just trying to work out how we're attacking here. Coming up through this way. Alright. Anyway, we'll jump 2 speed. So, as always, there will be a jump in the... Well, there will be a notice in the description when we actually start fighting each other. So, feel free to jump to that, because I will probably just be doing a bit of rambling until that point. First thing, those double Wardens of the White Tower, I don't know how I feel about them. I would have probably thrown one of them away and poured a lot more of that money into armor upgrades for everybody, just to make sure everybody's maxed armor. Even my archers, my Gondorian archers, my the veterans of Osgiliath too, double armor upgrades on them. I just feel, I don't know if that's too worth it, but we'll see. I might eat my words. And to be honest, those Wardens will enjoy going toe to toe with the lightly armored Rhudaur forces and Haradrim too, if they get to face off against them. It's quite a nice position, really. You can't approach from there. The attackers will probably come in from the back. I would expect so. Apart from that, it's just 3 ways in. I guess this counts as a way, but you can clog them up around here instead, which that looks like what Stalin's got his Fountain Guard off doing. You want to maybe get a shield in front of these guys, though. Because even though they are nicely armored, they lack a shield, so they will go down under sustained fire. Evandem Spears maybe could go and do that. It's nice when we get some people coordinating with one another. But the attackers are going to need to show some good patience. Yeah, good. We are seeing Rhun and Numenor coming around behind, which that's exactly what we want for the attackers anyway. So I'll say it now. I missed a day. I missed a day in my 2 Reforged videos a week. First time I've missed a day in, God, in at least 6 months, I think. It's been at least 6 months since I missed a day. So, a little bit upset about that, but I just, God, I was in a state. I was in an absolute state. I was feeling very, very sick. So I was like, if I try and record something, it is going to just be horrific. It is going to be the lowest energy battle report anybody's ever seen. So I was like, nah, I'll just throw it aside and we'll be fine. Got these double Rhudaur axemen. I think that's the cat scratching at my door. If it is, then I will just do a cut. But once again, yeah, feel free to just jump to when the battle starts. I'll just kind of looking around at how everybody is deploying and seeing how that goes. Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah. Beastie is going alongside Rhun. I don't know if I. Right. So of course it would take a long time for them to do this, but I would be really tempted to say have Numenor swap places with Rhudaur. so that Rhudaur is coming over here, so that we've got like the lightly armored men of Rhudaur fighting alongside the heavily armored army of Rhun here that Swaggy's brought, and then the lightly armored men of Harad fighting alongside the heavily armored men of Numenor that Beastie's brought. So, as I say, it's not too necessary, but that's an idea that I would be considering. I think that yeah, the attackers have done quite well with the amount of cavalry they've... Oh, there's even some Knights of Innuminus popping up here. This is going to be expensive. If they can use their cavalry well and just make the defenders, you know, mean that they've basically wasted all that cash, then that's super duper, but... at the same time, they've invested a lot to be able to do that. I don't know. Don't know if he'll be really better off. Just having a look around Longbottom, really. I don't know who made this map. It's quite, yeah, I mean, it looks like a lot of fun. You can't really defend, I'm just trying to think how I would maybe defend the outer area, but I just don't think it's possible. Not in a 5v3. If maybe in a 4v3, you could pull off some sort of defense of the outer area, but not when you're outnumbered this badly. Corsair crossbows as well. We've got so much armor on the defense, but the attackers... Rhudaur's got a fair bit of armor piercing. Harad has got a lot of armor piercing, and you know those Corsair crossbows, even steel bows. Rhun, you know, the king of armor piercing. You could really argue. It's yeah. I don't know. I think the attackers faction wise have done really well, with the factions they've got on display today, and it is a good versus evil. We always like to have Numenor be basically this neutral. It can. You know, you just depend on what time period these Numenorians. So I like to think with this battle we do have Umbar on display. So these Numenorians are from some further afield colony of Numenor. So they've maybe been able to keep their equipment in a slightly better condition than the Umbarans have. Oh no, Umbarans! God damn it! Watching too much Star Wars stuff. I'm just liking these fields. It's nice. As I say, it's a nice looking map. Really nice looking map. No, well, nice. Ooh, we've even got a little house over here. A little farm manor. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. What's this? Alright. Looking at a lot of this stuff, it makes me kind of just want to play like a normal Medieval 2 campaign. I've not done that for a long, long time. I know as soon as I launch up though, I'll be like, nope, I do not wish to do this anymore. But yeah. And maybe we'll do one at some point. Perhaps not for the channel or anything, but just for my own enjoyment. Yeah, Beastie did say that there was a long race, so so this is definitely not on him. But I probably should have just gone at like 2 times speed throughout everything. What's this little hill? I like it. Ooh, nice. But we did see some cav moving. We've got a lot of cav maneuvering now. I think and the Grey Company has popped up from hidden. They were hidden. I think it is go time. Yep. Maybe. Yep. 8,000 frames. We are go. Grey Company opening up now.
It is coming for us.
Right into the right side. These shields aren't coming into play. But that's heavily armored. I don't know if I'd. They are hitting a lot of boys. I don't know if I'd go for that though myself. I'd maybe hold my fire with the Grey Company right now, and try and use them when a blob develops during the actual fight. Maybe even having them hidden in some corner of the map for a while. Oh wait, no, they would have seen them. Yeah, they would know. Yeah, these guys aren't dumb. You can only really do that on certain. But we have just dropped a lot of those Scion Rim, but we've fired a lot of shots to do it. Zoom the map in just a little bit so that I can get a better idea what's going on. A lot of cav in. You know, these Riders of the Golden Wood could be coming over, helping them out. Because I'm just... Oh, the Mounted Company, Lothlorien Mounted Company are helping them. We're getting Shadow Bow fire. Beastie's actually... Ooh, okay. Yeah, totally. As long as Hidden keeps a few of these guys alive, though, that's okay. And, you know, if you can bait out a few shots... Oh, dear. Narim fire opening up against the Lothlorien Mounted Company, but they've got a charge here. These strong warriors receiving a really unpleasant strike. Yeah, good move. Good move from Warlord. We'd love to have seen that with more of like a... I mean, yeah, no, the Lothlorien Company have got a nice little charge on them. I was thinking the Peneth Gillen cav. But, oh, jeepers sake. Like, the attackers, I do not feel... Actually saying that, there's no cavalry for these two armies either. All the cav is on the other guys. So, no, there's some... Where are your faithful? Or am I I'm confusing that, I think. Yeah, oh well. Maybe some of the allies could have sent over some cav here. We have moved up with the Corsair crossbows, though. Who are we opening up into? Like, something like the Fountain Guard would be absolute god tier, which I think we have dropped a few of the Fountain Guard. That's a damn shame. Going into these infantry would, you know, yeah, you do alright, but you don't want to be doing that. You don't want to be firing into them. These three armies are clumped really tightly together. Oh god, 8 more Troll Hunters. These are not... like, it's always painful seeing 8 more Troll Hunters move toward you, because they do have armor, they do have a shield. So you don't really want to just unleash fire upon them. Pinnithgill and Cav pulling back. Coalfell Maidens, yeah, Y2K is coming over here being a good bro, helping his allies out. Always a good idea just to you know, if you don't need your cavalry to protect you, try and, you know, help out your allies a bit. But with the amount of cavalry the defenders have, they could just leave something observing an area and then charge over with some others to strike at a more... Okay. Yeah, I mean, somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to take this damage. It might as well be, but you'd really want one of the humans taking this volley fire. Maybe... Where are those? Yeah, even the Arthedain men-at-arms, maybe? Evendom spears, preferably. You'd want them down here taking this beating. Y2K is going to be quite happy with kind of almost deleting a unit of Lornan spears there with these volleys. And once the... yeah, that's them just about done, but these guys are still somewhat competent in melee there. Yeah, but they don't die easy to fire. They do not die easy to fire. Grey Company still down at... Well, still up at 15. So they're healthy. They're healthy. I don't know what the reasoning behind the Serpent Guard is from Valkyria. That's an interesting pick, I'd say. Usually when I'm on the attack, I'll only ever really take melee cavalry or you know, or Jav Cav if I've got it. You know, if I do have something like the Coldfell Maidens, you know, a dual purpose, Jav Cav slash melee Cav. Well, Spear Cav, really. Okay. Dalin's heading out, but it's dangerous here. Arthedain marksmen watching out for them. Yeah, you don't want the Coldfell Maidens to get shot up. They do have that little shield, but they are very lightly armored. And they are taking fire. Yep, from up top, from the Arthedain marksmen. Let's go for something like this, maybe, just in case I forget to take a picture of something later. Hopefully I'll get something nicer. That's good. Something kind of cool. Yeah, Knights of Numenor. Don't want them to really take much javelin fire either. Y2K. Oh, showing a good bit of micro ability on both sort of sides of this hilltop. Corsair crossbows taking a real beating from arrow fire. I would have loved to have sent forward like a Belagar archer or something. I don't know if we had that. No, I don't know if we really had that from Lord Touch Me, yeah. But just something more able to take fire first before I sent forward the more fragile Corsair crossbows. But the Corsair crossbows had some good targets, so it was fair enough for them to go up. And you do still have to dedicate a lot of fire to actually deal with them. Yeah, here are the Alcronas Faithful. They've actually taken some fire, which is interesting. I was going to say it would be lovely to just deal with a charge to these Corsair crossbows, but of course if you did that, the Alcronas Faithful would be right upon you. Grey Company emerging once again. Serpent Guard looming around. Yeah, no. Nothing too exciting. Archers just holding position. Yeah, so as I say, they're jam-packed up here, so like... It's going to be... If the attackers are able to close the distance and start raining hell into the center here, it's going to hurt. Like we kind of saw from that Rivendell fight, you know, there was just nowhere for the defenders to hide their troops. They were just so exposed out in the open. Emerald Troll Hunters here, scrunched up together. Taking a good bit of fire, as is kind of their purpose moving forward. The Southern Archers, again, they're going to pretty much just be there to take fire, I suspect. Emerald Troll Hunters all the way back here. Long range fire. Yeah, nah. They'll be happy enough taking that there, I think. YTK won't be too upset. If he can just use up, especially because that's morale damaging poison ammo. You don't want that to be hitting you while you're actually fighting. You want them to use that on you early, while your men still have a lot of morale, and they can just sort of rest. They do have this armor upgrade, as you can see. They've all got their hoods up, and these cool little, I don't know what you'd really call that, just sort of a ceremonial piece at the top of their hood. March Wardens being moved there. It looks like one of them's maybe done. What's going on over here? Grey Company actually running all the way around to get in this side, which is quite interesting. Wonder what they've been firing into as they've been doing that. Southern Archers, looks like they were chasing a unit, but they've been noticed by Valkyria, and he's pulling back. One's in the north. Okay, yeah, I mean, dude, if you could get some shots on like the Alcronas Faithful with the Wardens, which that looks like what he's doing. Oh no. Yeah, good move from Lord Touchme here. Get some cycle charging into these poor boys. This is why, I mean, it's always good to have your spearmen leading up front, but if they're happy enough just to sacrifice themselves, the Warden's the north. Oh, come on, hidden. Bam, bam, bam. I don't know if he's going for it. No, he's not. That's a shame. That would have been a nice hit into those poor boys. So who? Yeah. We've got 3 ranger units on the defense, so that's all right. Archer fire into. What are we going for here? Let me see. No, just Narim. Yeah, okay, Narim. No, certainly, fair enough. And Beastie's actually opening up with the steel bows. I would hold my fire with that if I were you, Beastie. I'd wait until you got some shots onto, well, the Raven Helms or something quite important in melee. You know, you've got the Narim, who are more than happy to sort of unleash a bit of fire, you know, at this time. But no, maybe even, yeah, I'd maybe have the steel bows forward, just be like, hey, yeah, you can shoot me if you want, but I don't think I'd really be firing up at them with that armor-piercing shoot, with those armor-piercing arrows. Gondorian infantry taking a few more losses, but hey, the faithful have taken a few losses themselves, and they will be pretty bloodied. Gondorian archers opening up on the Royal Guard. Okay. They can take a pounding, but you don't really want to see them taking those losses. We just really don't have that much fodder on the attack. Now, I'm interested to see sort of what the actual army sizes are here. And Arthedain could take a few men, as can Gondor. So it's not like the attackers have this monumental numbers advantage as you normally get in a siege.
It is coming for us.
Gamp Rim, even with that shield value and that armor, you don't really want the Gamp Rim to be taking fire, especially not when they're clumped up together like that. So yeah, definitely a fair enough shot. I would most certainly be opening up on them too if I was hidden. And now with your, well, yeah, shooting them in the side, what I would have maybe done if I was Swaggy P is probably just broken the phalanx and spread them out. Because right now, running away from them as well, change your target to this one maybe, it's a bit more juicy. It doesn't matter either way, but yeah, shooting them in the back now, absolutely perfect. So even that little shield value is not coming into play. Some shield guard moving up. Oh, we do have the Narim firing in to the peacekeepers who are chasing away the steel bows from Beastie successfully, but taking some fire for their troubles there. Looks like the Lothlorien Axemen coming cracking down onto the Rhudaur swords. So 2 very aggressive men-at-arms units, just crashing into one another now. That's quite cool. This, of course, would go in favour of the Lothlorien Axemen, but the Rhudaur swordsmen will do some damage, backed up by the Rhudaur clansmen as well for some some sort of holding power in the form of their spears. Any more troll hunters here? Are you? Yeah, you still have your ammo. Now with the front line engaged, you can see what you want to do. Even being outnumbered as badly as they are, with that armor value, you know, these are not The Wood Elves of Mirkwood. These are much more developed, I suppose we could say. A lot of cav inside now, and I'm a bit worried that the defenders just haven't made full use of their cavalry. But could they have done so? Hidden's actually got some of his peacekeepers showing their backs to the enemy, which is not good here. But Beastie's unloading some fire into the Evenham spears, which is something the defenders can be very happy with. But so you want to get those peacekeepers turned around, because we're getting shot in the back here. Good, they are moving up now. Gondor infantry standing their ground. Okay, no, we're happy. Where have I got my water? I'm needing it. Good. Yes. Still feeling slightly under the weather. Don't know what's I'm coming down with. I got my flu vaccine, which of course shouldn't really make you feel bad. But these past few days, I've just been absolutely rotten. But no, feeling okay today, of course. And I definitely do want to get some recording done. I'll get, I'm hoping to get maybe 2 Reforged videos recorded, and then I'll get some Divide and Conquer done after that. Bit of poison arrow fire again. Oh, you'd love to get some poison arrow fire from here into the backs of these guys. The men of Rhudaur may have some great morale for evil men, but it still is just evil man morale. So getting some, yeah, even they're shaking up here. So getting some poison arrows into that, perfect. Can he not get a shot here? Yeah, sure. Maybe not with too many. Not without crunching your guys together and maybe lining them right up there, which make them such a good target for Valkyrian's archers. Looks kind of like the initial attack is really being shouldered by Y2K, but Valkyrian is moving forward now. Black Wolves emerging. Definitely a nice target if you can hit them. Very lightly armored, 2 hit points, but lightly armored. Hidden sort of came crashing down on top of these steel bows. But some Belagar footmen sent him away. Oh damn, those steel bows have taken a bit of a beating. No. Everybody's alright. What are you shooting at here, Hidden? Style on rim, hopefully not. Oh, nope. That was a cancelled shot. Cancelled shot. Oh, yeah, percentages. 10 for 10. Doesn't actually feel like... Well, yeah, no, there are a lot of corpses. And a lot of it is cavalry. Again, Alcaronas Faithful, dropping them down to 9. Most, I think everybody here is bloodied. Yeah, just about every, apart from you, luckily. Everybody else is. Royal Guard moving up here. It's quite good to see this. Usually when I play as Umbar, my Royal Guard very rarely actually get to use up all of their ammo. Because I put my general in with them, I'm tending to keep them really safe. And I end up having to like throw them into melee, or you know, the battle is done by the time they have to really be properly engaged. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, Hidden can be quite pleased with this. Armor upgraded Arthedain men at marksman, sorry, taking this fire from the enemy's Narim. Yeah, I think that's a decent enough trade. And yeah, Hidden's just holding his fire. That's totally fair. Good thing the Western Kingdoms can do. Oh my goodness, can you get a shot, Beastie? I think these steel bows are done. Yeah, those steel bows are done. I would have absolutely adored getting a shot right into the back of those Knights of Numenor. But Hidden's not going to allow that anyway. Oh. It's just another unit of steel bows, though, but I guess there are lots of spears behind it. I think Beastie's about to make his collision, and if it's just Evenham spears on the front line, they're not going to hold out up against that Numenorian swarm. Looks like the Cav is trying to maybe get a quick last-minute charge. It's not going to work. Is it? No. Nah, it's a weird one. It's a weird one, but no, it's not gonna hit. So just get them out. Evenham spears will hold the line, especially with those armor upgrades, but we need something more substantial, and we are getting it in the form of the Peacekeepers. During the time Peacekeepers going toe-to-toe with Numenorian legionaries would be really cool, actually. Which steel bows are not too far off it. Gondorian archers here out of ammunition, but they can do something in melee for sure. Gondorian infantry just being tasked with taking a beating right now, which is a real shame. Warns of Men of Ithil, sorry, they've held their fire. Fountain Guard still pretty healthy, really. Yeah, they've taken some fire, but they're still doing all right. But the most intense fighting is definitely going on here, with the wild men and Southrons battling up against the elves of the, well, the elves of the woods. Elves of the Golden Woods, I don't know. Born and Staff Master. Wait, what? Sword Masters? Yeah, I just read that wrong. Yeah, I just read that wrong. I love Staff Masters. I got excited. So yeah, these Sword Masters coming on in. The Rhudaur forces are actually having victory for a moment, but those Sword Masters are not going to be fun for them to deal with. But Y2K will be having some okay trades here. And if he can just like drop a few elves, then that's super duper. I think definitely where we're going to come crashing on through though is where Swaggy and Numenor, well, Swaggy and Beastie are coming on in. Umbar is kind of striking in this side by himself, and he's more than happy to just kind of skirmish with them for a while. You've got a lot of your troops quite far back, but I was saying that he's got a lot of Alcarondas Legion. His forces are very melee oriented, but when they come crashing on in, I was going to say maybe they'll do it all at once, but we're seeing these Alcarondas Legion now. So maybe not. Maybe we are coming on in. Mithrandir's retinue taking that long distance fire arrow damage. What is that coming from? The Royal Guard? Yeah. It'll hurt, but Mithrandir's retinue can take a beating, being their heavy lancers, and shielded too. Numenorians, yeah, doing okay there. We could love... Do we have some flag rim, maybe? Any flag rim? I don't actually think we took any flag rim, did we? I'd love to see some. Just get that AP men-at-arms damage coming in. Belgar footmen over here on the left. They could end up breaking, unfortunately, for the attackers. I think we need some more support. Narim coming in real close. Don't know. Yep, footmen breaking there. Firing on through to the Grey Company. Okay, super duper. Yep. Can't argue with that. Serpent Guard again for Valkyrian. I guess once this opens up, there is a bit of room to maneuver and just hit people in the back, but... Probably think about another image. Ooh, that's pretty spooky, isn't it? The wild Southrons pushing on through these wood elves. Yeah, something like that will do quite nicely too. Woodland Protectors having to be thrown in, having used their jams. More Lornan Sword Masters coming forward, alongside some Lornan Axemen. Blackwold, oh god, we almost had a break there from some Rhudaur swordsmen. Good thing they held out. Mahud Warriors doing their best. What is the morale of the Mahud Warrior? Surely it's not as good as a Rhudaur swordsman, but yeah. It might not be as bad as some other evil men. Oh, Penethgil and Cav falling back. Yeah, Penethgil and Cav were unfortunate. This just wasn't the fight for them. Ravenhelms, we saw a group of Ravenhelms breaking. I think Arthedain over here with Hidden is going to have the most trouble. And he needs some support. He either needs to send a lot more in, or he needs some support. If I was Stalin right now, I'd probably grab one of my Warns of the White Tower and hurl that on over. Oh, the Alcarondas Legion are actually cracking on in here. And yet Lord Touchme is sort of really going at it. Yeah, okay. I like that a lot. But no, the Wardens of the White Tower would be a great little addition to this fight right now. Because it's just something that I don't think the attackers are like willing to counter properly at the minute. Dunedain Rangers, I don't think you've got a shot there, Hidden. Some of them doing okay, but a lot of them just burying their axes. God damn it! Brain, please, arrows into the hillside right now. And we are actually being fired upon by the shadow bows. Dearly me, yeah. Numenor Cork squeezing through. Once they get in here, their cav is going to be a menace. We need this clogged up. Hidden, I would send forward that. I would send forward a pike unit. Yeah, totally. Born to the north, unfortunately firing straight up. But I think with everything that's going on, I could totally understand if he's just losing sight of that. Citadel Guard here from Stalin. I think they really need to go up and back up their allies, because they're just getting surrounded now, and I don't know if I agree with the shield wall tactic here. I would get out of shield wall and I would just collide with them. Yeah, just collide with them in a more natural manner. I mean, hidden, I don't know. They need to be over on your front line. I think the elves are doing all right here. They've suffered a lot of. Oh, okay, yeah, they're doing all right. Warlord's doing okay. He's gonna be just fine here. He's gonna be just fine. Saying that though, Kindred just took a bloody volley and a half, didn't they? Where did that come from? And the demons are lurking, waiting for their opportunity. Oi, oi, oi. Kindred are actually dying. Like, ooh, they're dying real fast there. Maybe he's not going to be as safe as I originally thought. As I say, I think like the attackers are coming in hard. We need to respond in kind. And yeah, over here this is already almost broken. We're seeing a lot of gaps appearing. Yeah, as I say, the attackers came in hard. The defenders didn't really respond to it as quickly as I would have liked to see. But over here, Lord Touch Me is maybe coming in. I mean, he's coming in pretty hard and fast, but he needs to in order to tie up Gondor. As I say, his whole deal, like, he's not going to get through. He knows that. But all he has to do is attract the attention of Gondor, make sure Gondor knows that he is a threat, and just let Gondor know that he can't just forget about him and go and help his allies. He's got to leave a lot of stuff there. Hidden's his reinforcements have brought some rigidity to that line. Seafarers coming forward. Right, I wonder who that is. I wouldn't be surprised if that was Hidden that just lost that. Or it could, I think it's actually probably the Warlord. He has been losing a lot of troops here. This is so thin. You can see just how blooming thin that red line is now. Dunedain Peacekeepers breaking. Maybe even get these Arthedain pikes over there. I think now it's over here that we need support. Kindred, they were pulled back down to 20 though. They took an absolute thrashing. I think if Valkyrian can get those demons into a good position, not really up against the elves, but you know, against something in the near future, that could be really powerful. Alcarondas Legion, yeah, now that both units are coming forward, it's going to be over for them, but they'll fight to the very last man. Firing into the Balkith Axe Guard, who have not received that armor upgrade, so although that armor may look like it's pretty stacked out, it's quite a low value. Even with the armor upgrade, they're not too heavily armored, so fire can do a hell of a lot of work against them. Corsair crossbows here. Oh. Don't know what that was for. Don't really know where you can shoot. Maybe. Oh yeah, you are close ranks. Okay, good. Only a few of them are actually firing into this mess. Riders of the Golden Woods set up here. Oh god, don't tell me you're out of ammo. I think no, you're just fighting. Oh, a few of the shield guard that got through. That's not really where they want to be fighting. Looks like jav fire. Yep, Seafarers and Nendamos. Some of them firing while loosing their jabs, throwing their jabs perfectly, but some of them sort of throwing it straight up. It's quite difficult to see here because it is the silver of Numenor mixing it up with this sort of Gondorian, Arnorian line. There's a lot of Gondor here, so that's good to see. You definitely did need that support. There's only a few. I was surprised at those. That's 3 guys, but they're here. And these 3 guys will mince their way through a lot of these Arthedain marksmen. In all honesty, maybe if they stay in guard mode and keep shooting, they might kill them all. I've seen crazier things happen. Troll Slayers here down to 27. Looks like they were off throwing jabs on this side of the battlefield, but they're coming on in now. Still 2 units. Still the 2 full units of Wardens of the White Tower. Don't know where they're needed, really, though. As I say, now I don't know where they're needed. I felt that maybe they could have done a lot of work they had been sent in earlier over there. Sentinels coming on forward now, though. This is maybe the time for a shield wall. If they make contact alone, which it looks like they're doing, and you can kind of push deep into their line and just break them open, with a unit like the Citadel Guard, this isn't like a Gondorian spearman breaking open your line. This is a guy that can really kill you. He can kill you straight up dead. Corsair crossbows. That's another one of the defenders down. Oh, beautiful yeah, that's some beautiful crossbow fire there. Veterans of Osgiliath fighting on their flank. Wardens of Minas Ithil out, but that's still a 2 hit point unit. A Numinous Gate Guard coming forward now, and yeah, that's going to be outranging the Gamp Rim, doing a lot of work, but this left flank is broken. Swaggy's got his Narem coming on through. Yep, good. Wardens of the White Tower, if they can plug up that gap, that would be beautiful. But we've got the Eastron Warriors coming forward now, Eastron Guard. Camel's Chosen still waiting. Oh, goodness me, that's giving me some high damage fire. Coming into their backs here. Or into their left side, I think so. Unfortunately, for the defenders, that shield is still useful. That's a big break. Actually, is it? Yeah, 14. It's not as big a break as I was worried about. Gondorian archers moving on forward. Still a lot of south. Oh god, it's just Southron Warband really, but those are armor-piercing spears, and Southron pikes again, armor-piercing pikes, and a large unit size there. So that's not going to be fun. Oh no, the Karis Galadron Guardians have got their backs to these axemen. Under normal circumstances, if they could hold the line, they would do very well up against this sort of attack. But because it's just so messy, like we can zoom in, we can see this. Right, he's spotted it now, but in those few seconds they've lost quite a bit. Well, yeah, lost a few of their hit points, no doubt. Settled Guard cracking in here now. Yeah, this is gonna be a challenge for the Sentinels, but as you can see, they are doing quite a nice job. If they can just keep them at a distance, that's all that they're gonna need, just to keep jabbing away. These Citadel Guard have been fighting for some time now. Harbingers of Castamere coming screaming on forward, and there's nothing that can really challenge them here. Ravenhelms? Nah, man. Veterans of Osgiliath? No. No, unfortunately not. Wardens of the White Tower? Hey. Yeah, okay, now we're sort of talking. They can do something. This next unit not throwing itself into this fight just yet. Should they? I don't know. Oh, Sapphire Bladesmen here. Still with their jabs. And Beastie's Royal Guard are standing by. Of course, the more blue colour that they have. What are we opening up in? Woof, woof, woof. Up and into the Wardens of the North. Ouch. That's a damn shame. Yeah, we need to get these guys thrown into the fight head, and we don't want them sitting out just getting shot at. Okay. Lornan archers there. Guardians down to 36. Over here. Yeah. Oh, damn. Oh, jeez. Oh. That's yeah. That must be the demons, right? Yeah. That's a damn shame when you see this sort of... when you see units dead this close together. It can only really be a few sources. And the demons, most certainly one of them. 4 kindred left and 35 watchers of the Golden Wood. Still, those kindred can do some good work. If they can just fire consistently, if nobody's going to get in their way, then we can still definitely get something from them. I really like this white hair dude. He's really cool. Both beast hunters there, they'll die really fast to that fire. I see, even 4 shooters, it's something. It's something. It's nowhere near as much, but as what they were getting before. But hey. So that is a general dead from Rhudaur, but Rhudaur's not really got much left, and actually saying that, they've got a nice big unit of Rhudaur axemen coming in, but the Enslavers do have a morale buff anyway, so even with the general dead, the Enslavers are providing that same buff. See, I don't know what... I just don't understand what Stalin's doing here a lot of the time. He gets his guys just set up behind the front line. It's like, just get them in. They need to be fighting. There's no... You're just feeding kills to the Sentinels here. We need these Nimlothian Honor Guard to be shunted in the fight so they're actually fighting alongside the Citadel Guard, not just waiting for them to die. The Harbingers are actually getting butchered. How? Dismounting... How? How the hell is this happening? Well, so this is Marksmen of Caer Andros and Dismounted Knights of Numenor. Okay, that's changing now, but... And I guess it was some... They must have been getting shot at. How is this happening? Hey, Dismounted Knights of Numenor... Sorry, Dismounted Forest Era Knights. I'm really sorry about talking crap against you earlier. You're, yeah, you're doing good. As the Marksmen of Caer Andros, that is super duper. Veterans of Gileath fire, maybe? I don't know. Must have been some other thing that was hurting those guys so badly. They're having victory now, but yeah. Oh, good. Crashing on down into the back of these strong warriors. That's not going to be fun for them. A few Coalfell Maidens still around. Trying to push through the line. Yeah, nah, not too much mass on those spear cav there. Fires some Swordmasters over here, taking fire from the Rise of the Golden Wood. Good target. Yep, coming collapsing down onto the right flank alongside the Adunheim Shadowbows. It's a lot of elite units here, I say that. Even the spears are still on the front line. Arthedain Pikes coming in to get the flank upon a flank strategy. Dismounted Knights of Numenor coming crashing on in. But the wild men are through. Wardens of Minas Ithil trying to slow them down. Definitely a nice thing to fight up against the Southron Warband who are coming at you with these AP spears. But we've opened the floodgates to the enemy cavalry. And that's not pretty. Lorien Mounted Company do have an anti-cavalry bonus. I'm pretty sure they are spear cav. Yeah, that's Umbar's general drop. But once again, Umbar's done. Umbar's only really got the Harbingers left. And they're not going to go down easy. Even up against such a heroic foe as the Marksmen of Carandrels. I'm like, what happened to the Forest Era Knights? Did we? Oh, that would have been awesome if we could have gotten a backstab against the Sentinels. Oh, that's funny. Citadel Guard on one side, Nimlothian Honor Guard on the other, just trying to hold back these swarms. Yeah, Nimlothian Honor Guard can do pretty well, but Citadel Guard just trying to watch their backs until they're safe. Because if those Sentinels start stabbing them, then that's gonna be that's it over. Forest Era Knights over here. Where is the cavalry for the attackers now? Because this is where they have their moment to shine. Champions of Nathrak coming on through now, totally untouched, I believe. There's been a few shots that have come their way. Pikes actually having more difficulty than I imagine. Well, I guess it's fires and Swordmasters. Yeah, that's a fair enough thing. Fires of the Golden Wood going on over there. Oh, we got a break. Eastern Warriors done in there. And we're coming crashing on down now into the Guildsmen. They will be a more menacing foe, no doubt. Well, that's Gondor's general. Those wardens have routed off. So with this sort of the centre of town being freed up, this leaves the Coalfell Maidens free. Do they have some jabs left? Or they're going to come in for a charge? Very, generally quite high quality units here. And I think a charge bonus of 2 from the Coalfell Maidens. So yeah, they're not going to do too much, but it still is a horse crashing into your backs. Harbingers of Castamere receiving a charge as well, as if really does devolve into quite a messy just field battle on this hilltop. Camel's Shadow Guard. They were hiding away, as is their nature. They're going to be coming in. Oh yeah, the Arthedain Pikes will enjoy fighting up against them in all honesty. As long as they can focus on them. And Slavers there. Still this horde. One totally untouched Southron. 2 totally untouched Southron Pikes. You want to shoot at those guys, really, if you can. Watchers off the Golden Wood. Vastly outnumbered here. There's some demons there who are going to do some work, but it's generally just the Southron Warband. Yeah, they might gut their way through them, but it's going to take a very, very long time to kill all of those men. And we could end up getting a cavalry unit coming around. Bang. But it's not the most important point in this fight. I think over here really is. If these Southron Pikes arrive, which they're not too far off, then yeah, this line is going to be broken. Southron Warband coming on in here now too. Submounted Company trying their best. Some Evanham Spears were over here helping. But they have fallen now. Still some cavalry. The Veterans of Gileath holding out on this hilltop. What are we going for? Yeah, just hammer into the pikemen, really. That is fair enough. But no, the pikemen are about to start getting stabbed in the back by the Southrons. Yeah, they're going to drop like flies. Oh, jeez. Oh, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, no, that's going to be a meat grinder now. Even these, the Wardens of the White Tower are not going to hold out against that. Yeah, they immediately sort of switched. Dismounted Knights of Numenor turning around to hold them back. But no, it's all the way along the line this is happening, so it's not going to be enough. How are these elves faring? Once a few of them start dropping, it's going to change, but it still has 25 Watchers of the Golden Wood. And nah, I don't even think we've got a cavalry in it. Where are those Serpent Guard? War Beasts of Harad, Black Serpents. I don't know. Like, I know it's a long run, but I'd be tempted to just run around here. Bang! Get him. But no, I think he's just waiting for a breach to open up here, which it will not be long before that happens. Coalfell Maiden's still alive, 15 of them. Don't know about the other unit. It might be gone. Serpent Guard are in here. Yeah, a lot of Serpent Guard flooding on in now, and yeah, they are just going to be overwhelming the defenders. I think that that's really the only position of note now. Oh, maybe it's actually 4-minute warriors here. Oh dear, good man. Yeah, definitely. Just absolutely fight to the last. Get every single kill that you can. If you're going to lose a battle, make the enemy pay for it. But I think they're about to get grabbed by the Serpent Guard. Yeah. If they just fight it out, I'd say I'm pretty sure they've got an anti-cavalry bonus. The Serpent Guard do not. But the Serpent Guard have a lot of numbers on their side. And they did just get a little bit of a charge on you. So that will be them over. War Beasts flooding in now. I think... Oh, what do we still have here? Warns the White Tower. Oh, goodness me, that's quite loud. Veterans of Osgiliath over here. Getting stabbed away into... I think that's it. So we'll just probably hover here for a minute. So that was a super duper battle. I really enjoyed that one. Never played on this map before. I think it worked out quite nicely. The defenders had to hold this final point in a 5v3. I think in, as I say, in a 3v4, you can maybe do something else. You can maybe spread your defense out a little bit more and try to involve a little bit more of the map. But when you're outnumbered like that, no way. Just ain't gonna work out. I like the factions in display here, but definitely interesting army compositions. I don't know if I agreed with many people's army compositions, in all honesty. The only person who I would definitely like, I would have taken a very similar army to Y2K as Rhudaur, but everybody else pretty much no. It was some interesting forces that folks brought. I guess, to be honest, no. I'm not a million miles off Beastie's Numenor army as well. And Rhunn's force was quite interesting too. But when I'm attacking, I do like to have a few more numbers to play with. I think that's definitely something that the attackers were probably missing. When they started crashing in, they did start taking losses. They knew they had to come in pretty hard because they didn't have the numbers to make this take longer. Usually when you do have a more fodder army, you can grind at them for a while before you really crash in. With their armies, they had to come in hard. I think the cavalry from both the attackers and defenders was wild. Of course, it made it quite interesting, and I'm glad they did it. But jeepers, I was scared for both sides, and I think had the defenders maybe not taken anywhere near as much cav, like I would have probably disposed of the Peneth Cav, the double mounted company maybe, Arthedain. I don't know. I think Arthedain was alright. But yeah, I would have maybe gotten them, thrown them away. But what else could you have bought? You know? Yeah, I don't really know. Maybe another Dindine Trollslayer unit. Who knows? We'll have a zoom through the kills for a beastie. Farzam Swordmasters, very nice. Royal Legion. Poor boys. Got hurt pretty bad. Royal Guard there, nice. Yeah, you can see it's such a small army. But yeah, I would if it was me, I would have been like, everything below this line is Bellacar. Go all the way down to there. Steel bows, yeah, super duper. I wasn't too sure about some of the targets for the steel bows, but worked out. Shadow bows, as an attacker, you're just gonna have to take what you can get. You're never gonna get like massive kills unless the defender screws up, or you are a mastermind and you manipulate them into you force them to set up in a stupid position. You're like, ha, start mincing them. But that's a one in all. You know, that doesn't happen too much. And shield guard there, yeah, solid, nice AP. I don't really take the shield guard too much. As I say, I've said it before, I don't love high tier spears. Just don't love high tier. I'll only take high tier spears if I know I'm killing knights, which I guess he's got Arthedain on the field. He's got the Mithrandir's retinue. He knows he's gonna have to face up against some nice heavily armored horsemen. So yeah, okay, fair. Going through that run, yeah, solid. Took a, did his job alongside Numenor. Took a lot of losses. Yeah, no disagreements with his play, I don't feel. Lord Touch Me, it's always I like coming in by myself. I like just being like, okay, you guys go here, you guys go here. I'll handle this front. And I think he did that nicely. He held back, he was patient, he let his allies do their fighting a little bit, and then when he came in, bang, and really, he did things properly, so that was super. As I say, I liked pretty much everything Y2K did. He saw that his allies were like kind of getting beaten up by Cav, so he did curl around pretty quickly, so that was super. And yeah, was willing to take a lot of losses for Valkyrian to come in and finish the job with his lightly armored AP spears and pikes, so that was nice. The more stubborn morale of the Rhudaur forces being capable of that initial assault, which was super. As I say, Valkyrian there came in, finished the job. All of those pikes, all of those spears could have done a hell of a lot more killing had they been given the time to do so. But yeah, no, and it was again good patience not to send them in early. And demons did some beautiful work. I don't have keep in mind they were killing elves as well, so I don't know what sort of kill count they would have racked up, but it would have been quite impressive. But still, you can look at their deployments, like the amount of men they had deployed there. It's surprisingly low. Even like Y2K is the only one that I would view as like a normal. Even I guess Valkyrian had a lot of troops, didn't he? Yeah, it's pretty numerous. I'd love to know, like, what was the Serpent Guard were a strange one for me. I'm not too sure why taking the 2 Serpent Guard and the Black Serpent just feels like too many Lancers for an attacker. Anyway, heading there, super duper, maybe a little bit faster on the reinforcements when everything started to. There was a moment where things were really crumbling and there were reinforcements ready to go, but they were a bit slow to get there. I don't think it would have changed anything, but yeah. Stalin, came in to support his ally when he needed to. He was fighting up against the most elite army, we have to keep in mind, that's why his kills are maybe a little bit lower. But, yeah, he showed up when he had to. I wouldn't have made my army up. I disagreed with his army makeup, for sure. Let's see, I would have yeeted the Wardens, or I would have yeeted one of the White Tower, I would have yeeted the Penethgil and Cav, and I would have gotten armor upgrades, max armor across the board, and then yeah, don't know what else actually, but yeah, I would have had a look. Maybe the Axeman will start, something like that would have been nice. Then, Warlord there. I don't know who the Warlord is. The fact that he's in DF makes me think he has been around for a while, but I don't know. But he showed he is a pretty skilled player. He did a damn good job up against 2 very experienced players, Y2K and Valkyrian over there. So he must be somebody that's been around for a bit. But I just have no idea who he is. Sorry about that. But anyway, we will head out. So thanks, and see you later.